Today I'll be showing you how to make your home smarter without replacing equipment and without spending a fortune. So today I'll be showing you how to upgrade your home and be able to control everyday things that aren't even smart products. We'll be automating normal items thanks to some help from Switchbot and gain control over pretty much anything in the home. Before we get started though, smash the like button if you're a fan of smart home products. Let me know in the comments what you think the most important thing to be controlled in your home is. So full disclosure, this video is sponsored by Switchbot. They've sent me a selection of products for free to show you guys, and I'm very impressed with what we can achieve. So they've sent me some switch bots, some curtain bots that also came with some solar panels, a remote, a thermometer and hygrometer, and the mini hub that powers it all. So while there's a bit of a smart home hype at the moment and plenty of bulbs, speakers and other smart products around, Switchbot are actually taking a different approach and letting you make everything smart. From curtains to lights and even your washing machines and other appliances, Switchbot lets us adapt them. So to use these products, you do need the Smart Hub, but you only need one hub and you can control as many of their products as you want. If we start with the curtain bot, I've installed these in my bedroom and what they do is make normal curtains smart. So the Switchbot curtain easily attaches to your curtain rail in less than 30 seconds and it's able to open and close the curtains, and best of all, you can't even see it. You place it behind the curtains to remain out of view, and we now have smart curtains. We can press a button on our phone to open or close them, we can set it to happen at certain times or even ask something like Google, Siri or Alexa to do it.
Hey Google, close the bedroom curtains.
Sure, closing the bedroom.
The possibilities are endless, and they've even got light sensing, although it is currently in beta. Also, if you do pull the curtains by hand, it's going to realise, then kick into action and finish the job for you. Setup really couldn't be any easier, and you just clip them in place and start the calibration. To calibrate, you simply move them all the way open, then move them all the way closed, and that's pretty much it. They run in two modes, which is performance mode or silent, but to be honest, I always had it in performance mode as they weren't exactly loud and it only takes a few seconds to open or close the curtain. When it comes to battery life, after having these on for a month, the left has 74% remaining and the right 77%, so at this rate you can expect them to last 5 months minimum before charging. And to be fair, that's using at least twice a day, every day, on top of all of the testing that I've been doing. It's more than likely going to last you 8 months of normal use. For those that don't want to charge them, we also have the additional solar panels, and we can either clip these to the Switchbot themselves, or it comes with adhesive so we can attach them to the curtain if it will help it get more sunlight, so you never have to worry about charging again. They also have a Switchbot for 3 different curtain rail types, so whether you've got a rod curtain, U-rail or an I-rail, then they've got you covered. I wasn't sure what to expect with these, but I'm actually very impressed. I've been using it in the bedroom, so when I realised I've got into bed and forgot to shut the curtains, I can either press a button on my phone or just ask Google to do it for me, and I've got the curtains set to open at 7 AM in the morning so I can be woken up by natural sunlight instead of an alarm. Now next up, we've got the Switchbot Bot, and this is my favourite. It's a smart switch controller to basically control any switch or button in your home. When it comes to my front room, I've got this LED light, which of course the bulbs can't be changed for smart bulbs, so I thought this would never be a smart light. Thanks to Switchlight, I now have it linked to Google Home, and I can control this the same as any of my other smart bulbs. Installation is easy, and you simply use the adhesive pad on the Switchbot and stick it underneath the switch. If you'll also be wanting the switch to turn off, there's a sticky pad with a thin wire so we can just hook it onto the bot and then stick it on the bottom of the switch. Now not only can the Switchbot turn my light on, it now turns it off as well. As with the curtains, we can set this to timers, use our phone or use voice commands to turn it on or off. The bot has 2 modes, which is an on-off configuration as I'm using here, or you can have it in press mode if it's a button you're wanting to press instead of a switch. In terms of the switch mode, it works great. The adhesive is strong and it's got no problem switching the switch on or off, so let's take a look now. As I said, it's also got a button mode, and while I haven't decided which one this bot is going on, it can literally control anything from a coffee machine, my computer or a washing machine. In button mode, it's going to press it when you ask it to, and there's even a hold button mode if there's something that needs to be held down, maybe something like turning your computer off. You can set the Switchbot to hold the button down for up to 60 seconds, and the Switchbot runs on a CR2 battery, and one is included with the device. Next up, we've got the Thermometer and Hygrometer, and this opens up more possibilities for your smartphone. You can place it in a room to monitor temperature and humidity, and this could be useful for things like automatically turning on a fan or aircon when a room gets above a certain temperature, then turning it off when the room gets back down. There's already plenty of options with services like If This Then That, with instances set up for you. You can even just have an alarm for when it gets above a certain temperature or humidity. The thermometer is accurate, and it can either be placed down, stuck with adhesive, or magnetically attached to something like the fridge door. It can track and store temperature and humidity data, and it will store it for up to 36 days. On top of that, we've also got a remote, so if you want to control any of these devices by a button, then you can. I suppose this could be good for something like a button to close your curtains, or a button to activate something that may be hard to reach. If all that wasn't enough, the hub itself also has an IR blaster, so if you have anything near the hub controlled by IR, then you can control them too, and you can simply copy the signals from your remote. The Switchbot series of items have been working great for me. They do exactly as they say on the tin, and best of all, each one was incredibly easy to set up. I really like the fact that their approach is trying to make anything smart rather than making you replace all of your electronics and appliances. While we've covered a few use cases here, to be honest, you could use this to control anything and make some really useful automations in the home, and just having a look through If This Then That will give you some good inspiration. It's great because it does appeal to so many use cases. Maybe you've got an expensive aircon unit and don't want to replace it, but it's not smart, or like me, you've got a bulb that could never be made smart. The Hub Mini is also very small, and I've got mine tucked away upstairs, but as I said earlier, if you've got anything infrared you want to control, then place it in the same room as that. Now, all these products work with the Switchbot app, Google Assistant, Alexa and Siri, so whatever your setup is at home, there's no problem adding the Switchbot into your current smart home. Overall, I'm very impressed. These products work exactly as intended, and I haven't had any issues with setup or use. I can see some real useful use cases, and when it comes to pricing, there's a 30% off site-wide sale, so there's never been a better time to look. Normally it's reasonable, and without the current 30% off deal, the Hub Mini is going to set you back $39. The Switchbot to control your switches or buttons is just $29. If you need to make something smart, then $29 is a huge saving instead of replacing the appliance. The curtain is $89 or $99 depending on your rail type, and the additional solar panel is $25, and if you want the thermometer or the remote, they're just $19 each. As I said though, there's a 30% sale off at the moment, and all of the links are down in the description, but hopefully I have covered everything you guys needed to know. If there's anything I've missed or you've got any questions, then simply leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, smash the thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down twice, and I'll see you guys in the next one.